For part 4, what you're going to do is you are going to bring over your monthly net pay. 3,712 is mine. Where did I get that number? I got that from the very front page here, monthly net pay. Then you're going to add in your life card if it is an addition. So if you have, if your life card is, your blue life card is a plus 100 additional per month, plus 80, these would be additions. You would add that. Mine is not. We're going to pretend mine is a negative, so I'm going to leave mine to 0. And so my total that I have to use this month is 3,712. We will also record this online. So then it says using the 50-30-20 rule, budget and zero balance based method of budgeting. In the attached sheet, come up with a budget for yourself. Go to housing to figure out what apartment you can afford and the rent we'll be paying. Things to keep in mind for your budget. Use the attached worksheet to record it, and then go to Google Sheets and record it under the first sheet, budget. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go down through here and get some of this information. Some of this we have done on other pages. So my student loans from page 1 was $336. I put that here. Rent, it is $750 because I found a place for $1,500, and I'm having 2 people, so that's $750. Utilities, since I have 2 bedrooms, $250, and I know that because again I got that from over here for my utilities. And then rental insurance, etc. I'm getting all this information from those pages. My phone, I look down here. What kind of plan do I want? Well, I think I want to try one with a hotspot, as it's nice to have, and maybe it has some free streaming in there. Do I want internet at home? Well, maybe I'll go ahead and plan on that. We'll see if that fits in the budget. Grocery, down here we also have some grocery plans. So $350 is the medium plan. I think I'll go ahead and plan on that. Clothing, again, different plans. I'm going to go again with the semi-professional. I consider myself a professional, but again, I don't like to spend a lot of money. Hobbies. Do you have hobbies? Do you work out? I do photography. I could budget, $100 a month for that. Again, this is budget. I don't have to spend it on that, but this is what I'm budgeting for. Entertainment, savings, credit cards, streaming services, maybe haircuts and pedicure. Summer's coming up. I know I have to get my hair done next month, and I want to get a pedicure, so those two together are around $150. Eating out, maybe I eat out, $40 a week, so that's $160. And maybe I want to put back $200 a month for a vacation. So I need to take all of those things into and then up here I have dog owner. Let's pretend that's my life card. Down here where it says life card, I'm going to put dog owner. And up here, that amount is $45. Okay, and you staple that either here or on the second page. I don't care where. Just as long. Actually, I'd prefer it on the first page so I can see it easier. Then once you get this kind of all put in here and some numbers, you could actually do this in conjunction with this. Okay, inside here we are going to put in our monthly income after taxes, which is our net income, which is this number up here, this 3712, that is going to go here. And then that is going to distribute these for 50-30-20. The next thing I typically would do is try to put my savings. That should be 10%. So I can look at this and know that that's $371. Well, as I was trying to do this, it wasn't coming out. I want these over-under budgets to be 0. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So my rent, I go ahead and put that in, my utilities, my insurance, my food, back here on my paper, I had $350, okay? And then I determined that it was really pushing me over the budget. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll take my and I'll be on the thrifty budget for food, so I will go down to 250. Clothing, I went ahead and did that. Gas, I did again. I'm living close, so I did $80 for that. So again, you're just trying to align your needs, wants, and savings and debt. You're trying to get these numbers down to 0. Okay. If you need help on this, let me know. Mine still isn't right. I still got $93.60. I'm over budget on my wants, but I'm under on my needs. So I could go ahead and put $350 for food, but that's going to push me under, that's going to push me up here over $6.40. Okay. So again, I'm telling you to stay within this frame. You can't go below any of these numbers, but for food, maybe I'm going to go ahead and make that 345 so I can get that zero-based budget for that. And then I have $1.40 here, so I would just adjust this for $1.40 somewhere. Maybe this I would make $48.60. And now I have 0, I have 0 here, I have 0 here, and I have 0 here. Okay, and there's other things that you might have to manipulate. If you need help, let me know.